Screwed up. Boom. Anybody out there? I screwed up. That's all right. I'll finish. What else we got? Purpose and joy. I got see here, set routine. I need to set a routine down is what I need to do. And I pretty much got a basic routine down. I need something, to keep me busy, keep me occupied every day. I'm worried about them 40 hours, but I think I got a plan for it. So we'll go and see. I plan on doing a little bit of exercise in the morning. Nothing major. Your calisthenics, like I was talking about earlier. And I've been practicing for retirement since the past few years. Every time I take a vacation, that's what I'll do. I make out like I'm on retirement, do my little routine, read a little bit in the morning, get me a cup of coffee, do my morning exercises, And I got this thing I used to do while I'm working on Friday. Friday before a long weekend, I draw up a little list of stuff I need to get done. And what I want to do or need to do on my long weekend. And I have to cram everything in on my days off now that I'm working. So I plan on doing that like on Sunday. That way there I can, not much, 2-3 things to do every week in case I have slack time and get bored. That's the way I'm going to do it. That way I'll have backup jobs to do or whatever. So that's, this is one area I really needed to spend a lot more time on too, was figuring out what I'm going to do with my time. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed trying to figure it out, So hobbies. Yeah. Well, this channel was one of them. That's what I wanted to start for when I went to retirement. That's the reason I started early like I did. Fishing. I like to do a little bit of fishing. So I plan on going a lot more. And I think fishing is going to help me ease into spending in retirement and quit being such a hoarder of cash. Because I'd like to get a new fishing pole, to be honest with you. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I looked at them this year, but I couldn't come off the money, If we don't spend for what we need, or if I don't spend on what I want, I can pay for what I need. And so I have a tendency to spend on what I need more. So, and it's going to be hard to spend after spending so many years of being a saver. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry about that, people. I hit a button and shut everybody off. It's a disaster, officially a disaster. So, yeah, and then I want to continue gardening too. So we'll see. I started, it's my 2 cents. We're jumping over. Yeah, I screwed up, boss. I hit a button or something and shut everybody off. You're jumping over. Jumping over where, boss? Jumping over to Crazy Town with Steve's Corner. So yeah, garden. I built some. Sorry about that, R-Toad. I hit a button or something, shut everybody off. You're still here too, Ron? Boy, everybody, y'all some die-hard people, but I gotta tell you, I didn't mean take as much time, but I screwed up. So it works. I was just going over purpose and joy, setting a routine, you know, um, a daily routine, and setting up on Sunday evening. I'm probably gonna make a little list of what I like to accomplish for the week, in case I just to keep me from getting bored. Nothing major, nothing that can't be pushed off. Killing time is going to be something I'm gonna have to work on, just like spending. None of those come easy to me, and I've conditioned myself over the past few decades against doing either one of them. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have a set schedule or something. Do a little bit in the morning, have the rest of my day free. I like to take a walk in the evening after dinner. We got a dead end road. Nobody comes down here unless they live here, and it helps. It gets me moving. Whatever. It's nice to be out in the fresh air. So, see here. I'm practicing for retirement. That's what I do on my long weekend sometimes. I got 3 or 4 days off. I kind of act like I'm in retirement. Work on my routine. I'll get up Saturday morning. I do my little routine, my little exercising, my reading for a few minutes. Make myself some breakfast and then go about my day. And at the end of the day, take a little stroll. So I do it on long weekends. Sometimes I do it on vacation if we don't go out of town. So what did I miss? Yeah, you missed a whole lot of cussing, Patrick J. I screwed things up bad. Walking's the best. It is. It really is. It's low impact. And that and swimming. Swimming is supposed to be good for you too. Yeah, no, I ain't trading those stocks. Swimming, it's lightweight, makes you weigh less in the water or something. I don't know. It's just what I've always heard. It's less stress on your joints. Oh, that's the problem with one of my hobbies. I plan on having 5 hobbies. This channel was one, which is a good thing. The comments, emails, I have an email too. It's on my about page, I think. If there's anything you want to ask or tell me that is a little more personal, you don't want everybody on the channel to see, you can cut me an email. I check it about once a week. There's a good fella named J.J. Robinson's his name. He just retired in May or March, I believe. March or May 1. He sent me an email back in June, I guess. Want to know if there's anything he could help me with as far as getting planning and stuff. I thought that was awful nice of him. That's a decent person right there. So I've been in contact with him a couple of times, and he sounds like a good fella just from his emails. Recording? No, no, I don't, Ron. Probably need to get that. I delete all my bloopers. See, I do everything in one shot, and I preview it. If I don't like it, then I delete it, and then I remake it. So, because a lot of times I get to rambling, I go off topic. It's not as concise, it's not as short, and it's not as clear. So I said, forget it, and I start another one real quick. Yeah, I kind of thought about that, but I done deleted so many of them. I might make from my other channel, I probably made a dozen videos to get one right. But yeah, so we got the channel for a hobby. I think everybody ought to start one of those. I'll be honest with you. It keeps you busy. It really does. Coming up with ideas, answering the comments, emails. I don't know. It just seems like you got, I got a couple of new friends on here is what it feels like. It's weird. It's just weird. I never thought about it. Fishing. I want to do some fishing more than I do. I haven't done hardly any this year. Just ain't had the time. The river ain't 5 minutes from here. I don't have a boat, so I just go to. They got a little fishing pier out there on the river. So, and I hadn't been to the ocean in probably 5 years, probably. They got a nice pier down at the beach down there in Smithfield, Virginia. It's used to be the longest fishing pier on the East Coast. It was an old bridge that went across like an inlet, and they built a new bridge, and they kept a big hunk of that, probably about I don't know if it's a mile long, goes out in there, probably half mile long, anyways. It's a nice setup though. It's concrete. It's nice. Get a boat. Yeah, I don't have the money to eat. How am I going to get a boat, buddy? Being able to reach out. We as humans need to be social. Yeah, I'm not a people person. I just ain't. I enjoy being by myself. Enjoy being with the wife and around town. A few friends here and there, but overall, I'm not a big partier. Never have been. It's kind of funny. I don't know if anybody watched. I think it's Rooster Cogburn. It is, with Katharine Hepburn and John Wayne. They got that guy that runs that boat down there. They take from him that raft. What is it he said? I'm a crotchety old man. I know it. He says, I like myself better than anybody ever met. That's me. That's my favorite saying. I got a little copy of it on my computer. I go on here and find it, but I'll cut you off again. Retiring to something instead of retire from work. Yeah. I have a hard time with that statement because I'm not retiring to anything. I haven't had a purpose the whole time I've been working. I work for money. That's it. To put food on the table and keep a roof over my head. I mean, when we need something, I need money. The only way I know to get it is to work. So I've never had a purpose. I don't see why I'm going to need one in retirement. You know what I mean? I don't need a purpose to get up in the morning, a reason to get up in the morning. It's just what I do. Same for going to work. I don't need a reason to go to work. It's just what I do. I'm an employee. I'm a worker. Always have been. And that's going to be hard to adjust from. But that's what I do. I don't have to be happy at work. As long as they're paying me and I do a good enough job for them, I mean, both ends of the bargain is met. He's paying me to do a good job. I do a good job. He gives me money. That's my outlook. I don't know. It's just the way I've always thought. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing, Doug. See what I got? Well, gardening. I gardening, the banjo, and clogging. Anybody see clogging? I enjoy the snot out of watching them on here. It's sort of like that Irish dance and stuff. You watch them suckers' feet, man. They're quick. They're good. It takes a lot of practice to get that good at something like that. I mean, it just amazes me. But like I said, my knees ache watching. Wife told me I couldn't take it up. Didn't have enough money to pay for the emergency room visits. So I had to exit that one out pretty quick. Yeah, sometimes, Swamp Rat. My 24-hour smile in a group of people lasts about 3 hours. I'm not much of a glad hander. I enjoy meeting people, but for a limited amount of time. I don't know. I'm odd that way. The wife calls me standoffish. She can talk to anybody. Well, I can too, but for a limited amount of time. It's just me. So, well, that's about all I got. I just wanted to get you an update. Now that I've had experience with this, first week of November, I'll probably do one more live. After I put my notice in, telling you about putting the notice in, and where I see the channel going from here forward, and sort of a prediction the first year of retirement, how I see that shaking out for me. I don't know. But it'd be fun to look back on in a couple of years, see if anything showed up that I was expecting. So, yeah. Oh, well, the little lady I work with for across town, I help her out. Let's say she's 81. Well, she goes to the Y 3 or 4 days a week with other ladies about her age. She's already farmed me out to a couple of them. So she's not going to let me get bored. I got two bosses, her and the wife. Introvert. Yeah, kind of. I say more of a loner. So, well, my notice goes in 1st of November too. Yes, sir. Hey, that'll be good. I'm getting ready to go ahead and get on out of here. I got to get ready to go into work. I'm starting my graveyard tonight. After this weekend, I got 7 more weekends. So we'll see. Might be 6. Notice in October, Doug. All right. Wow. Well, I'd originally planned on putting it in at the end of October. So I probably still will. So, about a week afterwards, first week of November is when I'll probably come back on here and discuss that. And just give forward-looking plans for my retirement and how the channel's going to go. I don't know. Well, I hope everybody got anything from this. I don't know whether you did or not. I enjoyed it, even though it blew up my face. But it's an experience. I'm learning. Take it easy on me. Y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later. In stream.